Hey, Slaycation Squad. Welcome back to the channel where every tale is a spine-chilling journey into the unknown. I'm your host from the Abyss. And tonight, we're diving deep into the shadows of horror. But before we embark on this hair-raising adventure, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a scream. Seriously, you won't want to miss what we have in store for you tonight. The sun was beginning its descent, casting an eerie orange glow across the vast Australian outback. Tristan and Nick stood side by side, their eyes locked on the ominous silhouette of their grandfather's property. The air crackled with anticipation, an underlying tension hovering over the unassuming land. As they stepped onto the property, the brothers felt a sudden chill, as if an invisible hand had brushed against their skin. Goosebumps prickled their arms, and they exchanged a knowing glance. Something was not right, and it stirred a mix of curiosity and anxiety within them. Anya and BJ, their close friends, joined them hesitantly. Anya's vibrant blue eyes darted around, her expression a mirror of concern. BJ, usually the fearless one, shifted nervously from foot to foot, his rugged face etched with a touch of unease. They could all feel it, the pulsating energy that seemed to emanate from the very ground they stood upon. As they made their way through the property, it became apparent that it held more secrets than the brothers had imagined. The once pristine landscape was now marred with signs of neglect and decay. Weeds sprouted through the cracks in the weathered wooden structures, and the wind whispered hauntingly through the leafless trees. Tristan led the group towards the old barn, drawn by an unseen force. The creaking sound of the dilapidated doors sent a shiver down their spines as they cautiously entered the dimly lit interior. Dust particles danced in the air, their movements illuminated by slivers of fading sunlight that managed to find their way through the cracks in the roof. Within the barn, they stumbled upon a desk covered in a thick layer of dust. Tristan's curiosity got the best of him, and he carefully brushed off the grime, revealing a hidden compartment below. His heart thumped in his chest as he slowly lifted the lid, revealing a stack of yellowed envelopes tucked neatly inside. The letters and journals within held the secrets of their grandfather's past, each page brimming with untold tales of triumph and tragedy. The group huddled around, their eyes scanning the faded words, their breaths held in anticipation. The more they read, the more they were sucked into a vortex of ancestral tales and forgotten prophecies. Whispers of an ancient Australian legend wove through the pages, each account describing a dark force that had plagued their family for generations. The legend spoke of a curse bound to the land, a curse that would awaken when the rightful heirs stepped foot upon their inheritance. Tristan's skepticism wavered as they delved deeper into the journals. It became clear that their grandfather had believed in the legend, for he had left warnings, urging them to respect the land and heed the wisdom of Mr. Garvey, his old friend. A chill ran down Tristan's spine as he remembered how Mr. Garvey had cautioned them about the consequences of disregarding the legend. The group exchanged concerned glances, their minds racing with questions and doubts. Were they truly in danger? Was their grandfather's warning to be taken seriously? The weight of their inheritance suddenly felt unbearably heavy. As night descended upon the property, the atmosphere grew increasingly eerie. Shadows danced along the walls, their presence becoming more palpable with each passing moment. Goosebumps prickled their skin once again, a silent reminder of the invisible forces that surrounded them. Anya's voice trembled as she broke the heavy silence. "We are not alone here. There's something lurking in the dark, something ancient and malevolent." Tristan and Nick exchanged a knowing look. They knew they had to confront the legend, to face the sleeping beast that had stirred from its slumber. In their hearts, they felt a growing determination to unlock the truth, to break the cycle of their family's torment, and restore peace to the land. Little did they know that their resolve would be tested in the upcoming days. As the legend's power grew stronger, eager to fully manifest itself and fulfill its sinister destiny, they stood united, a ray of hope amidst the encroaching darkness, ready to face the unimaginable horrors that awaited them in the chapters yet to come. An eerie stillness hung in the air as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the desolate Australian outback. The group huddled together, Anya's fingers trembling as she clutched onto Tristan's arm, seeking solace in his presence. The once familiar landscape seemed transformed, an eerie sheen of otherworldliness settling over the land. A bone-chilling wind gust swept through, causing the trees to sway ominously and the grass to rustle with a life of its own. A shiver snaked its way up Nick's spine, his eyes darting nervously between the shadowy figures that seemed to lurk in every corner of his vision. As night fell, the full force of the legend's power was unleashed upon the unsuspecting group. Unsettling whispers seemed to echo from the rustling leaves, their words too indistinct to decipher but laden with a malevolent intention. The wind howled, creating an eerie symphony that seemed to entrance and unsettle in equal measure. Suddenly, a high-pitched wail pierced the darkness, sending a jolt of fear through each and every member of the group. It was a sound that seemed both unearthly and intimately familiar, drawing memories from the deepest recesses of their minds. Their flashlights flickered erratically, casting weak beams that barely penetrated the all-encompassing darkness. Shadows danced and twisted, their dance an enchanting yet sinister display that left the group breathless with a mixture of awe and terror. One by one, the members of the group began to experience unnerving encounters with apparitions that vanished as quickly as they appeared. BJ claimed to have seen a gaunt figure with sunken eyes and a ghostly pallor, while Anya swore she had caught a glimpse of a spectral animal darting between the ancient trees. The temperature plummeted as an unnatural cold seeped into their bones. Their breath hung in the air like ethereal mist, silhouetted against the inky blackness. It was as if the very essence of life had been sucked away, replaced with an icy void. As the night wore on, their senses heightened to a painful degree. Every creak, every rustle sent their hearts racing and their nerves on edge. The fabric of reality itself seemed to fray, exposing them to a world of ethereal beings and ancestral spirits. Finally, in the darkest hours before dawn, the legend's power reached its crescendo. Thunder roared in the distance, accompanied by blinding streaks of lightning that illuminated the sky in a brilliant display of primal energy. The ground beneath their feet trembled with an unsettling force, as if the land itself was alive, pulsating with a malevolent energy. And then, it happened. A figure materialized before them, its form shifting and changing like smoke caught in a gust of wind. It was a creature of immense power and unfathomable age, a testament to the legend's potency. Tristan and Nick shared a glance. A mix of determination and fear etched across their faces. The time had come to confront the embodiment of their family's secrets, to face a darkness that had cast its shadow over their lives for generations. With hearts pounding and breaths hesitant, they stepped forward, their resolve bolstered by the unwavering conviction that they had the strength to survive. Together, they would unravel the mystery, dispel the legend's curse, and reclaim their family's honor. As they moved closer, their arms interlocked in a united front, they could feel the weight of their ancestors' hopes and fears pressing upon them. They knew that the answers they sought lay within the legends, the journals, and the untold stories of generations past. It was a battle for not just their lives, but also their very identities. The legend had awakened, and now it was time for them to awaken their own strength, their own resilience, and their own legacy. With resolute determination, Tristan and Nick stepped into the heart of the legend, ready to face whatever horrors lay ahead, knowing that their bond as brothers would be their strongest weapon in the face of the unknown. The land held secrets, but it also held the potential for redemption and healing. And together, they would unearth the truth that had been buried for far too long.